Well, Matt Weinglass is producer, director, and the host of the Homeless Left podcast. Now, joining us live here on RT International. Matt, a very warm welcome to you. I'm very grateful for your time today. What a story this is. It just keeps on giving. I want to gauge your opinion on this, if I may, Matt. Everyone's hoping to stay away from this plague of a scandal, but now Elon Musk has been mentioned. Is it going to be a nothing burger, Matt, or is there potentially some hot water here?
There is a little something here, although we did know this was coming. This is not a shock that we saw this oversight committee being put together. The idea that we do have a lot of Democrats all of a sudden interested in the Epstein Files. They weren't, and I want to be very clear, they were not interested in this during Trump's run for his second term. The MAGAs were interested in this, so we see kind of a reversal here. But yes, like we know about these, what's being reported on Elon Musk, it's not much of anything. We're talking about a trip to the island that he didn't even take. So the fact that that's being highlighted is suspect. Now, where will this go? The thing is, you have Peter Thiel being mentioned, you got Steve Bannon being mentioned. The Democrats in the committee are the ones putting this forward, not the Republicans. So this definitely is starting to feel like a partisan issue when it never should have been one. So yeah, on one hand, we're not going to see anything come beyond these little releases of information that, let's be clear, this is not the actual files that people want to see. These are just memos. These are meeting notes. These are just records of flight logs. We already know a lot of this already. So the thing that the public really wants is the actual files, the actual crimes being committed on tape.
So all we're really seeing at the moment, Matt, is, some might say, just the tip of the iceberg at this point. But as you well know, Elon Musk was pretty open about releasing the Kraken, suggesting Trump was involved. Is there any chance that Musk can get back on the MAGA bandwagon and join sides with Trump and say it's all a Democratic hoax?
That's actually a good speculation that he would come back. And I think even when they had that fallout, a lot of us were saying a lot of this looks very theatrical. He might be welcomed right back. Again, just because he's mentioned, there's no crime being insinuated here. So he's definitely in the clear. This is again, this might be part of the theater act, and he might be coming back and be right back on the Trump train. And guess what? No one's going to jail. That's the thing about it. No one ever goes to jail.
Isn't that intriguing? It's always the case, isn't it? You know, it's been said before, laws are for the little people, Matt. Do you think, are there any, certain deep state swamp dwellers keeping the truth from setting this story free? I mean, give us your take on what's being hidden between the lines. Who has the most to lose if Epstein's deviant partners are exposed?
Well, that's the part that nobody really wants to talk about, the connection to basically, we know that Epstein was a Mossad agent. We have the information there. That's the part they don't want to talk about. And when you look at Attorney General Pam Bondi and that big moment where she came to the table just a few months back and said, we looked into it, there's nothing there, and then doubled down on the fact that, yeah, Epstein probably killed himself and case closed. And that's when you started hearing Trump talk about it's a Democrat hoax. None of that makes any sense because they've been asked directly, what about Jeffrey Epstein's ties to the Mossad? And we were told, oh, we're going to get back to you on that. And of course, no one has gotten back to us on that. So that's really the part. And when we really look at that, that's the part that the Democrats and Republicans want to be protected, because once you get that connection on the record, now you've got a lot of people going down. This is way bigger than Trump, way bigger than a couple lunch meetings that were scheduled.
Yeah, and Matt, you mentioned the whole Mossad angle. Look, Israel is supposed to be America's BFF. It's a bromance between Netanyahu and Trump. But if the American taxpayer really understood the depth of this and how Mossad has really got its tentacles into Capitol Hill, where then, all hell's going to break loose. Matt Weinglass, the producer, director, and host of the Homeless Left podcast. A great pleasure to get you on RT International. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.